to explain genetics, I believe most people would focus on the 4 different nucleotides, iodine, thymine, cytosine, and guanine, and explain how this nucleic pattern gives rise to different traits in organisms. However, the DNA is not solely determined on this nucleic pattern. There are outside forces that influences and changes DNA, thus changing the traits that come from this genetic code. These outside forces and processes are termed as epigenetics. Epigenetics is a new concept and study, and it behaves differently in animals and plants. One of these differences is susceptibility or prevalence. Plants show a higher prevalence, and Minow and Cosolini give 2 reasons for this in their 2021 research paper. They explain that plants have a higher epigenetic susceptibility for 2 reasons: their seed variability and their physical immobility. Seed variability just means that one plant can give rise to numerous seeds, each with its own unique genetics and in hand epigenetic states. This is possible through the meristem, which is an organ within plants. In the meristem, there is not one single somatic lineage. There are different and unique somatic lineages. This means that these numerous seeds are not coming from the same cell. They're coming from different cells, from different somatic lineages. Moreover, the difference within epigenetic states is not only based on, oh, there's one process in this seed and there's not this and this epigenetic process is not occurring in this seed. But if both are, for example, undergoing an epigenetic process such as histone modifications, this can happen at different levels. So this variability is very, very great. As explained by Birkin and Albini in their 2021 paper, there are many different epigenetic processes, such as histone modifications, methylation, and post-transcriptional silencing. But this is not the only reason why epigenetics occurs so highly in plants. Another reason for this high susceptibility is the fact that plants are immobile. Plants' immobility means that they have to deal with their environmental stressors, such as the sunlight, such as the temperature, the water, the nutrients in the soil. All of these are environmental stressors. But plants can't change their DNA. But what they can do is get these environmental stressors and react to them through epigenetic processes. So these epigenetic processes are occurring now at a higher rate because that is the way that the plants are reacting to their environment and being able to survive. Epigenetics within plants is important to understand because understanding these processes will help us understand why, but also how they occur. Knowing how these mechanisms that can change the plant's DNA and change plant's traits is taking us a step closer to being able to induce favorable traits such as flavor or higher yield within plants. While epigenetics is not a heavily researched, epigenetics is a newer and younger field within science and within genetics, it is extremely important.